Hello. I felt very inspired as I was scripting, writing, whatever you want to call it, and I felt called to make this video. And I was just writing cool things about me. And as I was writing, I was starting to realize some choices I made and some shifts I made in my mind, which is making life just more fun. And I really think and believe that what I'm about to say is going to resonate with you, and maybe you can take what I'm saying and apply it to your life. And I'll give you an example. Something cool I wrote about. Oh, my cat's going to jump on the bed. Yep. I knew it. Oh, there he goes. That's all right. He's a good boy. Okay, let's not keep walking in front, though. Watch out. So anyways, I was writing some cool things about myself that I like to think is cool. And one of the things I wrote is, I am consistent and finish everything I do, and I'm working out 5 to 6 days a week. And I used to write, I have a six-pack, I have my dream body, I have this, I have that. And that's all cool, and of course, I am working toward that. But I looked at the fact that I wrote that, and I realized my awareness is more on just having fun, and the fact that I'm going to the gym, which is making the gym more fun, instead of putting my mind on the fact that I don't have a dream body yet, I don't have a six-pack yet, I don't have this, I don't have that, which would make going to the gym harder, make it less fun because I'm so focused on negative things and things that I'm quote-unquote lacking. And it doesn't motivate me and inspire me to want to go to the gym. But now I just focus and put my mind on, I'm at the gym. I came here today, and I've been choosing to come to the gym for 5 to 6 days a week for the past 5-6 months. Shout out to my gym partner, shout out to my cousin and my brother for putting me on a dope program. And that's enough. That's enough to be happy, at least in my world. And I could go out there and look at potential candidates to compare myself to and put myself in a state of just lack, depression. Or I could put my mind on, you know what? I'm going out there and getting to it. And I've had some people kind of reflect that and say that to me. People I've never met before. There's this one dude who's like, yo, can you spot me? Blah, 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 blah. He ended up being a super cool dude, super inspiring. He's fucking huge. And he was just showing love. He was like, yeah, man, I see you here all the time. You're killing it. Just gave a compliment. Didn't have to. And I was like, you know what? He's right. And I jokingly said, oh, I'm going to look like you one day. And he was cool. He was like, yeah, you could. But dude, I see you here all the time. And I was like, you know what? He's right. That's enough for me to be happy. I'm coming here 6 days a week when I could choose not to. I could choose to play video games or just do something that isn't going to push me toward my goals. Granted, I have goals, but at the same time, I don't put my awareness and focus on them, because if I do, I almost focus on the fact that I don't have it, and then puts me in a state of lack. So what I'm trying to say is, if you just focus on the present moment, the things you're doing now, it will make your experience so much more effortless, fun, and just overall more enjoyable. And you'll stay more consistent. I've never been this consistent at the gym. And here I am 6 months later. That's a fucking huge step. And that goes with everything. Same thing with business. I'm in real estate. I'm a virtual wholesaler. I live in New York and I do work in Pennsylvania. I got a text, sorry. Well, I don't know if you heard that. But even with that too, I used to have this, I guess, belief. No, I wouldn't say belief. I had this feeling whenever I heard a number, you have a conversation with someone, they give you a price, and I would just feel like I need it. so bad that I would sign a deal at a shitty price and try to sell it, and God knows that ain't selling, just to almost feel good that I got someone to sign a contract. Instead of actually either A, walking away and saying, hey, that number doesn't work, I have to be at this number, or making the offer and potentially getting into a negotiation where we can come at, a win-win. I would just feel so needy and needed the deal so bad because I was putting my awareness, my mind on, I need millions of dollars. I need it. Instead of putting my awareness on, you know what? I'm making the calls. I'm having the conversations. I don't need the deal to be happy. Me doing this is making me happy. Me actually, I just scared him. Me pursuing this is reason to be happy enough. And I'm not saying to not have goals. I have goals. I want to make 200 grand by the time the year is over. I want to lose 10 pounds by the time this, what did I write? I want to lose 10 pounds by July 1st, 2026. Yep. That's going to happen. But I have goals, and I'm not pursuing them. I'm just not hyper-focusing on them. I know they exist, but I'm more focusing on the process. It's like I'm on a race and I'm not focusing on the finish line. I know it's there. I'm just focusing each step at a time, and I'm not paying attention to who's next to me. I'm not looking at competition to compare myself to. I'm on my own race, going at my own pace, and I know I'm going to get to the finish line. And I don't give a shit if I come in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Meaning, I don't care if people get there before me. Good for them. It's here for everyone. That finish line is here for everyone. I could come in fucking dead last. At least I got it. I finally got to, my goal. And if I just focus on taking those steps and learning and growing, it makes it more fun. It makes me feel less needy. It makes me feel more joyful because I'm just striving towards something without being so hyper focused on it. You get what I'm saying? And another thing that helped on top of this, I think I wrote it down. Yeah. So this is my thing. This is what I tell myself all the time. You might resonate with this. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll think that I'm crazy. My favorite thing to tell myself, and I like to write more than affirm, for everyone in the manifestation world. I like to write things down. I just love that pen to paper connection. I don't know. But anyways, I wrote, now that I have let go of my dependency on, I don't know if I could say it, PORN, I don't know if I can get flagged, video games, social media, and endless scrolling to feel good about myself, I am getting more amazing, inspirational ideas, putting me in the present moment, surrounding me by excitement. I don't need, and this is more specific, I won't read all of it. I mean, you know what, maybe I will. I don't need any deal, and I can happily walk away if it doesn't work, which makes me, my life, and my business more fucking fulfilling. I am in a happy, flourishing relationship with the woman of my dreams, which is founded by love, security, adventure, growth, understanding, connection, and everything positive that goes in a relationship. By the way, check out this book. All dogs. All dogs. And there's a wiener dog right in the middle, which is crazy because we have a wiener dog. We have a mini dachshund, and he's the best. But, I just stayed consistent. I just stayed putting my focus and awareness on the present rather than just striving toward, forgive me, I misworded that. I put my focus and awareness more on the present rather than a future that doesn't exist. If I die without ever reaching $1 million, I have been training myself to be okay with that. I could live happily being okay with that. Now, I think it's going to happen. I have strong faith in myself that I can at least get close to it. I mean, I'm surrounded by people who are making that, and they're very inspiring and had some great partnerships. And again, like, also doing this, what I just, pretty much read, I found an amazing real estate partner. I'm going to shout him out. His name is Max Melito, if you want to look him up. Very ethical, kind, just awesome guy. And I think I messaged him. This is kind of a tangent. But it's just funny how things play out. So maybe you'll like this story. I think I was tipsy. I think I might have been drinking like wine or something, maybe sake. And I just watched a video he posted and I just resonated with it. Like, he just came from a very honest, genuine place. And I was like, I like this guy. So I think I messaged him just something. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I was tipsy. I'm pretty sure I complimented the video and was like, hey, I just watched it, blah, 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 whatever I said. And that was months ago. And, we chatted here and there. And as of, I think, probably like a week ago now, we decided to partner, and we're already getting amazing traction. Like, it's just crazy when I took my focus away from needing $1 million, needing it to feel good about myself, and just saying, you know what? I'm just chilling. I'm just focusing on my steps. I know the finish line's there. I'm not focusing on the competition. I could care fucking less. Matter of fact, these are my collaborators. I'm going to be selling them deals. I don't have competition. And I just focus on each step. And let's say I fall. Okay, why'd I fall? Oh, I fell because this. Great. Learn, keep going. And that has made not only the gym and business, just life more fun. Like, also getting rid of PORN, I'm able to have a conversation with a woman and not immediately make it like a fucking weird sexual, like, just weird. Like, I'm not even joking, like, I would make conversations, they would be cool for the first like 2-3 minutes, and then I had this weird, like, okay, in order for her to find me attractive, I need to somehow be sexual and like say something sexual, and that's fucking retarded. That makes no sense. But I was operating from a mindset, or really a focus, where I was watching, PORN, and that's all it was. Those were the dialects, right? And I was a fucking weirdo. Like, I would watch the beginning because I needed, like, dude, it was weird. Like, I needed a build up to it. I couldn't just skip to it. I needed a build up to it. And I would find myself almost saying those things. And I caught myself one day and I was like, I need to stop watching that. And like, totally. And it's been, I don't know. I'm not really counting the days, even though I know it's been about a week. And even though it's only been a week, I feel so much better. I'm able to have more normal, fun, and just masculine, feminine conversations, rather than this agenda. Like, I was talking, and even if I was talking and being funny, and even if I got a date, there still was an agenda. Like, oh, I'm getting closer to getting in her pants. And I'm in a very vulnerable moment to be okay to say that. I don't think that made any sense. I don't think that made any sense. I am comfortable sharing that because maybe you do the same thing, and maybe you're like, shit, I'd be doing shit like that. And there's just a different way to live. You don't have to be that person. And the best thing to do is to check your mind. Where is your mind at? Like, what are you thinking about? What are you consuming every day? And for the people that say you can do it moderately, yeah, sure, maybe you can. But, like, can you moderately smoke a cigarette? Can you moderately fucking do heroin? It's as addictive. Like, you almost feel like, oh my god, like, this has me by the, this is gonna sound funny, it has me by the balls, no fucking pun intended, but it's got you by the balls. And the more you don't want to watch it, the more you want to watch it. And what helped me is realizing, you know what, I don't need it, and I'm going to be okay if I don't watch it. So I didn't come from an I don't wanna, I came from an I'm done. Like, once I heard myself saying crazy shit and like realizing, oh my god, I'm being a fucking weirdo, I decided I was done. Not, all right, I'm gonna stop, I'll do one more. No, I'm done. And that decision, and of course, you know, I still get those I guess urges to do it, but they're just so much weaker. It's like I studied my opponent. It's like I'm about to go into a boxing match, and I studied my opponent so well that I know all my triggers, right? And it became so much easier to beat the fuck out of that opponent. Like I knew he was gonna do a right hook when I did this, and I was like, nope, dodge. I know the pattern. I'm interrupting that shit. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I really felt inspired to make this video. I hope, and I'm going to assume, because I really believe this is coming from a place of love, that you got something positive out of this. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, and maybe you watch it in the future, or maybe you just remember something I said and in the moment it clicks for you, that would be fucking amazing. My name is Tyler, by the way, and I think you heard me say balls, so you can probably guess where I'm from. I think I already said it anyway. But yeah, whenever I get a I don't want to say urge. Whenever I get inspiration to make a video like this, I'm happy to do it. I love doing this shit, and yeah, hopefully hopefully this helps someone. But I hope you have a great day, and remember that there is nothing wrong with you.